Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I had to restart my thing. I was hearing myself through my own speaker, which was so weird. Oh, yeah. Like life for free. Yes, some questions that free the brothers to join class. Realize when you do to the LinkTree. Okay. Yeah, it's good now. It was like as the live was running, I was hearing everything that I was doing in real time, which was so fucking weird. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? I was gonna get so aggravated. I was like, okay, this is. I know y'all not on y'all TT shit. Alright, I done did that. Period, period, period. Alright, so. Okay. Welcome everybody into the live. Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hit that subscription button. Like the live. New subscribers do get one free yes no question. I don't know if some of y'all was waiting for me to start earlier. I had it set for 2:30, then I set it for 4 o'clock, then I had to set it for 4:30. I had a lot of moving pieces going on today. But I am here. I'm just trying to share out my thing myself. Hey, Dasha. So let's do this here. Why my damn Facebook not letting me do it? Oh, maybe. Okay. Hey, love, new subby, like number 2. Thank you, the wonderful and 572. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? I'm going to donate. I'm sorry if y'all hear me gulping. I'm thirsty. My bad. Try not to be a piggish. But that water was hitting right there. Okay, love. It was the bus. What you mean the bus? What happened to the bus? Oh, it was bussing. After me. Let me spray my protection and clearing. They do be saying it's bussing. Sometimes, let me open these rolls, as they say. You know, sometimes when, like everybody know what water tastes like, but sometimes when it's like it's been like a few hours and you thirsty or you hot, it be acting like the water be tasting like you've never tasted water before. That shit was just immaculate. Ooh. You showing your age? What you mean about? Okay, that's how she typed it. Until I really thought about it, it was like, what? Hi, like number 5. Will the person who blocked me this summer respond if I reach out? Okay, we'll answer your question in just a short moment. I'll text the number I was going to send if it was just making sure you confirm it's clear. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention to that phone. Hold on. All right, so hi, will the person who blocked me this summer respond if I reached out? What is your name? And did you only block one person? Because I want to make sure that I'm not reading into other people. I guess your name is Ingrid. Is that what we going with? And did you only block one person, or is it one person you want to specify? Oh, what am I doing? I'm moving all over the place. Right, they can be saying who's the person. Hopefully, it's the person for this who I'm pulling on, because I don't know the person, so it may not be all the way accurate. So use your own discernment. Ingrid wants to know the person that she blocked this summer, will they respond if she reaches out? Use a different one for this one. Spirit telling me to pull a card on that one. This is what Spirit here is saying. Hopefully, it's for the person that you blocked, Ingrid. What is looking like this person may make a decision. It's going to be a toss up, but the way they respond, they may try to humble you. All right, I have a quick read for the wonderful. The wonderful, you can either text me the question or you could type it in the chat for your quick read. When you're asking about a person, it's best to basically say their name, because listen, you just never know what could come through. You could be spiritually picking up on somebody else because you really didn't specify. So I like to be as direct as possible. Chris the Scorpio returned to me. And the wonderful, what is your name? Sade. I got you. You are a brave soul to deal with a male Scorpio, I'll tell you that. Brave soul. As myself being a Scorpio, woo! May the force be with you, Eddie. Oh, I could believe you. I could believe you, honey. I could definitely believe you. All right, here, Spirit. What's going on here for Saturday? I've definitely broke a few hearts, but them males are menaces. Whew. Okay, let's see here. So with this energy here, with this Chris guy, um, I feel like in this dynamic here, I feel like it could be a possibility that he can return. Um, but not in the way that you may want him to. With this Five of Pentacles here, and then also with this Three of Swords, I do believe that you may be still sitting in the sense of some kind of like rejection or some sense of hurt, abandonment, or just some form of emotional disappointment by Chris. It kind of feels like Chris maybe left you with a lot of open-ended type of questions or feelings here, or maybe shut out, or just certain things that just really wasn't fair to you. And I feel like with this Three of Swords energy, I feel like it was some kind of thing that was like brushed aside, certain things that didn't give you like the proper clarity or something like that here. And I feel like you're left with the emotional like heaviness of you could tell it's like it's this emotional heaviness about it. And it's like even though you were disappointed with him, or you maybe been hurt by him or whatever here, I feel like you still have this optimistic energy about seeing it's like you see the potential in him. So it's just like I wouldn't mind to be open to it, because I do see that he can be what I would want him to be. But with this 10 of Wands energy, you also got the 7 of Swords here. The possibility comes in because it does look like he's in something right now. It does look like he may be entertaining not just one person. I'm picking up on a few different people. And I feel like something may not go as planned in his energy here. Something may not go as planned. And I feel like the energy that he comes back around, he's carrying a lot of baggage, unresolved issues, complications. And I feel like instead of coming back to be honest and put things on the table, I feel like he's going to be moving with strategy, or he's going to be trying to keep certain parts of his life separate here. Because I do feel like there's other energies that he's not all the way being, that's not all the way being closed or resolved here. And I feel like with this 7 of Swords energy, and then with this Magician being in reverse here, and then also with this 7 of Wands energy, he may try to come back around to you where you may be the third party to his current situation. So I feel like he may come around just to kind of feed his needs or scratch that itch type of energy here, where I feel like you may unintentionally become his third party, the third party of his current situation. So I do feel like there's a lot of barriers. There's a lot of things here that he's trying to protect too at the same time. And with this Magician in reverse here, this is manipulation here. So I feel like it's just like, I'm going to tell you whatever I can to kind of get into that door. So he may do something like a little bit of charm and manipulation or promises and things of that nature. He's trying to have some form of influence on you. With this Death energy here and the 6 of Swords energy, it's like you kind of know that this thing with him should be wrapped up. It should be over with. But it does look like here, Spirit here is saying that there's greater direction. There's a different pull for you. And you have to get away from this painful cycle. So will he return? Possibly, yes. But he's not going to come around and say, oh, I learned my lesson with Sade, and I want to make it happen here. But I feel like his return is going to make you an option into his world. So I feel like he can come back, yeah, but I don't feel like he's going to be coming around as a changed version or giving you another chapter into this dynamic that y'all once shared. So my biggest advice for you, it doesn't look favorable for you, is what I will say. It feels like more so of another painful cycle. He's like, oh, I'm not surprised. I found some information about him. Oh, hell no, let it go. Yeah, that's honestly what this is, you know. Do I have any new subs in the building that has been waiting and has liked the live that wants a yes or no question? I didn't really look at what the others are going through because, but I didn't look into that for real because that wasn't a question. But I feel like if he, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised is what I will say. I'm not going to tell you, yeah, they're going through the same thing, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because I did fill up a lot of energy. So, yeah, possibly, yeah, it could be going through the same thing. Or it could be like he's dealing with people and it's no commitment there. He's just, seeing where he fit in type of dynamic. Samir, you're like number 6. Thank you. How are you? 333. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Am I going to get married to Monica? Samir, you're more than welcome. Is Samir going to get married to Monica? Are you and Monica even? Are you and Monica together, Samir? Something seems uneven. You may have some sense of doubt or something. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. There's something unbalanced. There's something uneven. I don't feel like it's all lollipops and rainbows here. I feel like maybe y'all are beating around the bush with certain things. Certain things need to be said. Certain things need to be done for it to become to a point of marriage. Possibly, but right now things are uneven and the energy is looking like a no. Don't know what all that is about with the Ten of Cups reversed with the Simple, but that's as far as I can tell you. Something is unbalanced. Something is uneven for it to be marriage energy. I feel like if y'all get through that hump with the Queen of Swords and do what needs to be done, then yeah, I feel like the energy can change. But right now, I'm not getting a yes. Can I get a free one since I am a new sub? Yes, you can. You're more than welcome, Samir. Are y'all happy, or do you feel a certain type of way with Samir? I mean, with Monica, because something ain't right there. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but yeah, something ain't right. Should I let go of Emmanuel the Taurus? I felt that. Something is unbalanced. All right, well, you gotta, something gotta change for it to be marriage energy. So I'm back to say, I'm sending you love and light. I don't know what Emmanuel got going on, especially with this Hangsman energy, but it's basically telling me the choice is yours, but know what you are. The choice is yours. I feel like if you walk away, I feel like it's something here that tells me that you may be better off in the energy. But if you continue to talk to him, know what you're signing yourself up for, is what I will say. So I don't know if Emmanuel married or he got a lot of things going on or he ain't the right person or something like that. But it's saying, like, if you keep him, you know what you're signing yourself up for, so you can only blame yourself. But it does look like you should let him go. But the choice is yours. I don't know. Yeah. Your reading just really gave me clarity so much. I don't know. He got a lot of stuff going on. Is he married? We had an argument, but she's opened up now. We are talking. Well, that may be what the Queen of Swords is for, Shamir. I'm not sure if you're still in the building. That might be what the Queen of Swords here is basically saying. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be worked on. Something needs to happen so you guys can get on the even playing field. Without it being on the even playing field, marriage can't exist. So I feel like continue to be open and transparent with each other and continue to effectively work with each other for it to become that. So I feel like when you'll know when it's time for you to ask her to marry you because that's your job. You'll know. Katarina. Okay, Katarina. What we reading on today, Katarina? He did tell me he had a girl and that me and him are just having sexual relations. He pays me. No. If you want more than that, if you want to be respected more than that, I suggest you let him go. Something ain't right with him. Don't know what it is, but if you choose to keep around it, like whatever happens, you're going to have to take that responsibility. That's very clear. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome, love. You're more than welcome. Those that's just coming into the building, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm 333. If you're new here, welcome. If it's your second time coming back, third time, if this is your home, welcome back, welcome home. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday. Having a good Thursday here. Yeah, if you are a new sub, make sure you say hello, hit the like. You do get one free yes no question as a new sub. If you want a more in-depth reading, take a look at the live description or go to my LinkTree on my profile. That's how you'll be able to join the list. Is Katarina still in the building? You have a mini, but what are we reading on? Because I don't know about you. Because I'm gonna keep reading on the same situation, Katarina. You got me intrigued. I like you. Oh, thank you. I like. I hear that often. I have to toot my own horn. People typically say they like me. I'm just a little fun time. I don't play with my time, but I'm cool. Good afternoon to you, Camp Lamp. I wanted to see how currently view me and where do I stand with him specifically. My job was I had to step up today. Katarina, what I'm gonna do with you? Katarina, what am I gonna do with you? Like seriously, what am I gonna do with you? You like one of those kids that you really got to put on the leash, and you really like you really you really give me a headache sometimes. What slip up did you have, girl? Like, and I know she mean well, but I'll be like, girl, I put you up on so much game. You should automatically know how to play the game. You should not be slipping up right now. Now is not the time to be slipping up, girl. The people that beat is against you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is this supervisor name, girl? Ciao. Cause you about to get put on. You about to get on probation again. Cause you bad. You just bad. Like. And was this hearing according to your disciplinary? It was this hearing was for you? Because that's going to mean a lot while I'm reading this energy. Or where this is like for something at work, like a work task. Lord Jesus. I don't know why I'm so damn thirsty today. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my partner there. She definitely goes live as well. She's an awesome reader as well. I don't know when she's coming over to this side, but we migrating. But y'all make sure I hit her with a sub too as well. Yeah, I did. I just accepted it. But this was a court informal conference. So this was like a work task, not for you per se. Right? So this was like y'all doing y'all work and you were late. The judge didn't even mention it. Okay. Hence informal. Okay. Yeah, once I accept it, if you do it through Apple Pay, once I accept it, you know I got it because I have to manually accept it. For sure going to migrate. Okay. But y'all hit her with the sub as well. Let's see what's going on for Katarina. Hey, Tosh. Okay, Sade, you're good. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the screen. You're good. Just let me know when you're back. So with this Nine of Cups in reverse and this Strength in reverse here, there's some disappointment there. I don't think he's completely written you off, but there's some disappointment. Something like going towards like your capability or just your overall performance. I feel like I don't know if this supervisor is aware of. Okay, it's something here. It's like something here was already like marked against you, and I feel like this supervisor maybe had like some form of like expectation, and I feel like with this lateness, this slip up, it didn't match the expectation that they thought that you would possibly follow. And with this Strength in reverse here, I feel like the supervisor could be questioning you, like, why. I don't know if you notified them, but this could be a thing of why wasn't I notified, why we didn't get a heads up, or like, can she handle this, like, is there, like, I feel like it was like questions more so over your mindset and your capability towards your job. I don't feel like he feels like you're incompetent, but it's like it's something here that's very shaky for him. You got this Two of Pentacles here. This supervisor do feel like you have some things on your plate that you actually need to eat type of dynamic. And he feels like you are juggling a lot, I would say. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles saying like you could be busy or you may have a lot on your plate here, but you're going to have to learn how to manage your expectations or manage certain things because this is your job here with the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like even though there could be a lot of things that he could be aware of, he feels like it's still not an excuse to kind of still show up late or show some type of disorganization here. You got this King of Wands in reverse here. I feel like with this King of Wands here, I feel like I'm side-eyeing his nature just a little bit here because this King of Wands is showing that he may be quick to judge type of dynamic here. And I feel like this incident here of you being late bothered him. And I do feel like his reaction or certain things may be bias. Not would say bias. I would say against you. It doesn't really go into your favor how he's side eyeing you. You got this Tower here. He feels like if he opens up his mouth for something here, then it may become harder for you. Type of dynamic. Not necessarily because you cause some type of some you didn't cause like a big ruckus or anything of that nature. But it's all of a sudden here, like, this shouldn't have never happened. So this you being late, I feel like he's marking it against you here. You got this Death in reverse here. This is showing that he hasn't all the way decided to use this against you. But I do feel like he's just like, I may need to say something about this later on down the line. I feel like he's maybe going to wait to see if there is another interaction or another instance where you may repeat this here before he says something, but he's watching you here. You got the Ace in reverse here. I feel like right now he's growing a little cold towards you. So I feel like the next time that you have a slip up here, he may come down on you. You may feel a big shift in his energy, more than you have before. So I feel like he's separating his personal feelings and he's looking at the literal standpoint of your job and things of that nature. So I do feel like he is disappointed here. You got this Page of Swords here. They're watching you. They're watching you completely. So I feel like they're going to be paying closer attention to communications, deadlines, how you follow through, documentation, how you respond to criticism, and things of that nature. You got this energy here of no more excuses. He's not looking for no long drawn out explanation or whatever the case may be. He's basically going to try to hold you accountable and see if you're able to correct it. So it's like that happened, and I recognize all everything here, but you need to show that you can correctify the issue here and don't let it happen again. However, especially here with this King of Wands in reverse of that side eye energy towards you, you got the shade parade, and then you also got backstage talk. So he's going to bring this up to maybe his team, or your other direct supervisors or whatever the case may be. And there's going to be some conversations about this. So they will be talking about you behind your back. And I feel like they're going to be talking, people are going to be soliciting their opinions about it. And I feel like they're going to be talking here because I feel like he feels a certain type of way about you being tardy here. And then you also got this silent judging energy here. So he's not telling you what he's thinking here, but the things that he's observed, things that he's evaluating, he's going to be talking to these people that he has in the backstage of things here. So I feel like you're not all the way good in his eyes, but he's not all the way writing you off too at the same time. I feel like this is one of those situations. I don't know who this is, Katarina, but you got a man that's in my ear that be looking over you, and he's telling you to get your shit together. Honestly, truly, I don't know who this is. It doesn't feel like somebody's old. It feels like, I don't know who's in the afterlife, whatever, but it's this man here. And he's telling you to get your shit together before you lose everything you got, or you be sidetracked or something like that. And I will agree, because I feel like you can't do too much explanation here. Now you're really going to have to come back 20 times better. No slip ups, making sure that you are on top of everything here. You're not giving them a reason to judge you or whatever the case may be, because even though they're silent judging, even though there's backstage talks, I feel like this supervisor may be the saving grace into all of the shade parade against you type of dynamic. So he's saying be early, and be on top of your shit here, because you don't want to give them too many reasons to excommunicate you off the island type of dynamic. So this man here is saying that you can do it. You got to get your head in the game, but no more slip ups. And I would agree with that. I don't know who that is. Um, do you have a friend that died? I'm too much in your business, but he right here, honey. He's right here, and he's telling you get your shit together, tighten the fuck up. It's basically what he's saying, like tighten up. Like you work hard for this. Um, Tighten up. Yeah, so what is your follow-up question so I can get this man out my ear? It's a female. Is she mass presenting? It's very, I don't, it sounds like a man voice. It's young though. So yeah. So I was supposed to say, it wasn't nobody old, but it's young. Cause it's the way they're saying it's like tighten the fuck up. Like you know, they're pointing out certain things that you would know. Like, you know what I mean? So um they're like a cheerleader in a sense, like trying to root you on, but it's like your head is in the clouds. Your head is in La La Land type shit, you know, like get your head back in the game. Hmm. Um, I don't feel like this supervisor necessarily dislikes you. Um, I just feel like he's questioning. I don't know who that's for.
Because this is demonic disruption.
I don't know. Whose name is on it?
Uncle Sean.
Wait till you get off work and ask him. I don't feel like this person is necessarily. Okay, sorry, my daughter is messing my swell. I don't feel like this person necessarily dislikes you. I just feel like he's questioning your capability, whether you can be consistent, whether you actually are a good part of the team. I feel like right now he feels like maybe you could be a liability towards the team or whatever the case may be. But it's like he feels like there probably could be something more towards you. I feel like you haven't really took charge of your role just yet. So he feels like there could be room for improvement, but he doesn't know what to completely make of you just yet. You got the Seven of Cups here. So it's like he almost has to question what version of Katarina he's going to get today, you know? So I feel like there's a lot of things happening all at one time, and and it's he kind of feels like he doesn't trust your way to navigate through certain type of movements or tasks or whatever. So I don't read him saying that you're not capable here. It's like he feels like you have room to show that you're capable, but he feels like your energy is very much so scattered here. And with this Three of Pentacles in reverse here, there has been it's like a disruption towards certain things. So I feel like your teamwork is questionable. Maybe your coordination with the actual team is questionable. Your communication or your execution could be questionable to him too. So I feel like, especially after being late here, it's like I know that she can do what I'm asking her to do, but can I really depend on her type of dynamic? And with this Three of Pentacles here, he feels like it's something here that is just not really adapting towards your mentality towards this role or this job here. So it's like, can you operate under the structure that is being imposed on you? You got the Five of Wands energy. This shows that there is some frictions going on around you. So you say he signed off on the performance thing here, so he knows of the friction. He knows of maybe the workplace politics and the conflict and everything of that nature. So I feel like he's well aware of everything happening around you here. But it's something here that just telling him that there's still more opinions of you that still can be formed. And I feel like that's good news, but that also is kind of like bad news here, because it's like one thing on top of the other can really make him be on the opposing side of you completely. You got this Ten of Wands here. He feels like you don't know how to really manage everything. He doesn't feel like you're lazy here, but sometimes you give lazy results, or you do things on your own timing, or you do things from your perspective type of dynamic a little bit. And he feels like sometimes the workload can be extremely hard when you have your own cadence here. So he does feel like you may have a lot on your plate here. And he does feel like sometimes things get missed, or just your energy itself may be a little bit off. But he doesn't feel like it's impossible for you to come back here. He's seeing how well you're managing your job and things of that nature. And he just doesn't feel like you're making him happy. I don't think you're making him happy per se. You ask how could you sway him, or what can basically change this energy. Same thing that your friend is saying in my ear. Get your focus mode on. Get your focus mode on. Get organized. Get prepared. Get focused here. You have all these things against you here, so you need to handle what needs to be handled. You need to have some good follow-up. You need to be early. You need to be on top of deadlines here. You got to already follow up with certain things. You have to be very, very precise here. Another thing that, this energy that I feel from whoever this is, take responsibility. Something that I said before I even pulled this second part of the read. Take responsibility. You know exactly what you got to do. You know exactly what's against you. You can't be playing around and things of that nature here. And it's no more excuses here. You got to take responsibility here. And you really don't need to leave too much room for people to kind of use any little small thing to come against you. You got this take your power back. Same thing that this energy here was saying here. You worked so hard for this. You know that you can do it. You made the mistake. Now you got to correct it, and you got to you got to let them watch you work, but doing the best work that you can. Also prioritize your energy. If you're late, say something about it. If certain things is happening, be vocal about it. Everything needs to be protected here, but you also need to start prioritizing certain things because some shit can't happen. So honestly, the best way to kind of sway him is actually do your damn job. No excuses, no this, no that. Don't do things through charm or whatever. You're going to sway him through consistency and actually doing your damn job. So the only thing they can say is get prepared. She followed through. She communicated early. She caught the mistake before anybody else did. She met the deadline. I don't have to chase her down. You need to prove him wrong. And that's what I have for you. As far as what message would you like from Spirit? As far as what? Like, because it's a quick read, so I have to be precise. What do you want a message for them on? Like, in what lane, what area of your life? You're welcome, Katarina. You want a message from Spirit in love, with love? Let's see. I feel like the biggest thing Spirit here is calling out is you need to stop accepting any kind of love. The love that you're supposed to respect and keep around is one that is worthy of staying. Um, the first card that came out from Spirit here is stop lying to yourself. Spirit is calling out like you already kind of called out you already feel your intuition. You calling out certain things. You feel certain truths that probably won't hasn't really been fully disclosed here, but it feels like you negotiate yourself with the truth. So they're basically saying when someone is inconsistent or emotionally unavailable or confusing, giving mixed signals, making you feel so low about yourself, people that keep disappearing and returning here, or when you feel something isn't right before you have the actual proof or the actual thing that happened, the energy here is basically like if you feel it here, you have to question everything. Don't lie to yourself. The proof was already in the put in here. So you don't need somebody to confess what their behavior has already shown you. You don't need to have one more conversation, one more sign, more read-ins here, more explanation to validate something that you already been felt. You got this energy here of know your worth here. And then you also got this energy here of you're the actual prize. So basically here is stop trying to change your position in love here. I feel like you probably ask a lot of time, like, will they come back? Do they actually want me? And your spirit here is saying here, you need to open up to different energy here. You're not supposed to convince somebody that you're worth consistency or communication, effort, loyalty, emotional safety, and things of that nature. And that's going to be one of your biggest lessons here. So somebody could absolutely know that you're a good person and still treat you like shit. And you have to believe what people show you the first time. You got this energy of respecting your limits here. Stop overriding your own boundaries because you want to feel like someone cares about you or because you're getting good things. You can like the energy, you can like the experience, but you can also realize that something doesn't work for you. So you can understand why you can see why someone behaves the way that they do without having to suffer through with it, without making an excuse with it. So you have to put some boundaries here. You have to decide who gets access to you. You know, you got this energy of love bomb and withdrawal here. Spirit wants you to be aware of connections where people come in with intensity or money or affectionate or making promises and things of that nature, and then the energy suddenly change. So you're left wondering what happened. You keep wondering what happened. That's just their relationship pattern. So you have to peep the cycle here. You have to peep the cycle and nip certain shit in the bud. Intensity is not the same of intimacy or connection and love and things of that nature. You got heartbreak residue. There's a lot of healing that you need to that needs to happen for you. So your current love decisions are still being influenced by what happened before. So I feel like these past heartbreaks and things of that nature is making you tolerate shit longer than what it needs to be. You giving too many chances here. You are just giving yourself to people. And then this energy here of stop people pleasing. Stop trying to be the understanding one because you're killing yourself at your own expense. So if they're not capable of giving you the relationship or the love that you need, you can piece your way out of it. Love does not require you to self-abandon yourself here. And you deserve better. Is the last message here. And that's something that you know. Stop chasing, stop proving, stop convincing yourself, stop waiting for potential. You deserve better. Period. Like, you got to enter into a season where people words have to match their action. And you can no longer accept the bare minimum. You can no longer accept pieces of people. You can't no longer shrink yourself. You have to find someone that effectively chooses you every time. And that's my message from Spirit. Hopefully that gave you the clarity that you need, love muffin. That lowering my self-respect. This is making me cry, right? I'm too beautiful. Yeah, you're way too beautiful for that. Dylan for a timeline read. I ate that up. Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. But yeah, it's time to change the game. It's time to change the game, baby. Aww. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So I will be around here. Be around. Check out my LinkTree. Sometimes I'll be live on TikTok. Sometimes I'll be live on here. But most of the time I'm trying to navigate my lives here. But I also do private. So all my information is on my LinkTree, love. My day is going great. Do I have time to get on the list? Do you have time to get on the list? Yeah, I'll make you my last one. Because I'm actually hungry. I should have ate before I got on here. May I ask a question? Yes, you can, before I go into these next paid readings. That's what I should have did. So I'm hearing, I don't know if y'all heard my stomach just growl. I'm dead ass wrong for that. I don't know if y'all heard it. Will my finances get better? Because I become angry when I start reading when I'm hungry. And I don't like that. What's so crazy, the first card that came is unexpected money is coming your way. And the next card that came out is saying, yes, but expect the twist here. And there's something here about hidden support that could come out of this. So it may be the way you're looking for money or the way how you're making your money. You may have to twist certain things up. You may have to take a risk on certain things. But it's coming here, but expect a certain type of twist here. It's some type of support that you're not really leaning into. So your finances will definitely get better. I know I need a snack, right? I don't know why I play myself. Cause I just got in and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down for a minute, drink some water. Got on here. Now my stomach is growling. You're more than welcome. All right, Dylan, what's your timeline question, sweetheart? I would like a love life timeline. As far as what? When you're going to find a person or how long it's going to take for your current person? Like, what are you trying to get a timeline on when it comes to love? Are you currently dating right now? All right, let's see what's going on here. Just friends. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my God. I made myself a fucking headache. Tasha, you up next after this read for a full, and then I'm going to eat, and then I'm probably going to come back. I think better when I'm full. And something here telling me that you probably were in a dynamic or a relationship where you probably got blindsided by someone at one point in time, Dylan. And it's like now it may be hard for you to actually read people. It may be hard for you to read people or something. Or you don't like trust easily, or you just like, I don't know. I feel like you be wanting to go into certain dynamics a certain type of way, but it's like either something doesn't work out with you or something. But it's something here where you allow too much confusion to. I feel like your confusion is making you maybe a little bit hesitant or something like that. I don't know what that is. But it's something here about your mind being too crowded, or you just hesitant, or you're scared or something. So you could have, I don't know, could have been hurt, or I don't know. It's just something here that's telling me like your mind is a little bit chaotic, a little bit, and I feel like for you here, I don't know, especially with the Seven of Cups here and this Hierophant in reverse. I don't know if you know exactly what you like. So I feel like that may could also be a little bit chaotic too. Or you may not know how to approach the dating scene type of dynamic. So I feel like in this energy here with the Hierophant, you got the Seven of Cups, this Hierophant, you have never been in a relationship ever. Okay, so I don't know if you don't know, you may not know how to date. Or just because you probably never been in a relationship, that's where that confusion energy is coming from. So I feel like you may have to take maybe a different style type approach towards dating, period, or something like that. But with this Hierophant in reverse here, and with this Seven of Cups here, ouch, and with this Nine of Wands, this doesn't show me that you're going to immediately take a step into a relationship here. But I do believe that Spirit here was saying that you have to get out of this hesitant role, that confusion role that you put yourself into, or this scared role that you put yourself into. You're going to have to take the non-traditional approach. Like, I feel like you can't do things by the book, especially with this dating age this time. You're going to have to shake certain things up. You have to see what the options are out there. Who are you attracted to? What type of person you like? What type of hobbies here? What type of interests y'all share? And then you get to a point where you're actually able to figure or learn somebody out. And I feel like as you really put your feet, as you get your feet wet, you have to ask yourself a question: is this actually something that can go somewhere, or I'm wasting my time? I feel like this is a big thing here. Since you say you've never been in a relationship, this confusion energy, when you find the right person, that energy is going to subside. You're going to feel calm in their energy. So if it comes to a moment here when you're already hesitant, you're already scared, and this person adds to that scariness or that confusion energy, that's not the person for you. Not at all. So with the Seven of Cups here, it's basically saying here, you're going to have to sort through what's available and who's just available just around for the vibe, and who's actually someone that's recognizing you to be some form of good material here. And you know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a journey here. And with this Nine of Wands, I do feel like with that confusion and the hesitancy, this goes into the Nine of Wands energy. It says that you're guarded in a sense here. I feel like for someone that probably never been in a relationship, you scared of getting hurt, which is everybody's feeling. Nobody want to get hurt. Nobody want to be played. Like if I like somebody that I end up getting played, that's someone's worst nightmare. I don't care how old you are. Nobody ever want to really get hurt. But I feel like with this Nine of Wands energy, even though that you're guarded here, I feel like you have to take your time with it. And it's okay to have the guard energy. It's okay to date people. It's okay to dissect people. And Spirit here is saying, take your time here. Take your time and ask yourself all the necessary questions here. Because the energy here is saying here that it's not saying that nobody is around, but it's saying here you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and try to see. Because what's so funny in this dynamic here, you got the Two of Cups here. And with this Two of Cups is something that I really like with this here. Because I do feel like this is not giving me situation energy. This gives me that there's going to be someone that you have a mutual connection with. Someone that likes you and you like them back. Both people have an opportunity to choose the connection, but also explore the connection. This is not something that you need to rush into. What I feel here in this dynamic as far as timing goes, you got the Eight of Diamonds and you also got the Eight of Spades here. And this is pointing to about 2 months. 2 months. There's going to be a development in the connections that you do have around right now in the next 2 months. There's going to be something that shows you like the energy is increasing. The love feeling is there. The person certain things may come more consistent, and realizing that this person really actually has potential, and this person going to recognize the same thing here. Now, I probably wouldn't call it an official relationship here, but this is like a big development here right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like in the next 8 weeks, I feel like you may get more confident. You may get out of that hesitant energy or kind of dancing around the energy here. But in this next 2 months, this is pointing towards like, you know what? I think I probably want to make this move against this person. With this five of spades energy here, I do feel like this connection is going to develop through a lot of talking, a lot of communication, a lot of hanging out, a lot of learning each other here. And then with this jack of clubs energy here, this is basically saying towards you is that you have to become like a lot more playful, having a lot more initiative, actually show someone the theme, set the tone. So this is saying here, don't be, you can be guarded, like I said. You can also look into people and explore them and things of that nature, but this is saying take initiative, because it feels like this energy here is not going to follow or connect with you unless you show exactly what they're getting themselves into. So if you're not taking initiative, if you're not really setting the tone, if you're not really properly courting them, making them feel patient, making them feel good, they probably won't continue to fall. So this here is saying take initiative over the type of life or the type of dating experience that you really want. So with this energy here, with the jack here and this double eight diamond in spades here, this feel like in the next 3 to 5 months, I can see you in a relationship. If you play your cards right and stop being so scared, take initiative, ask the right questions, explore each other the right way, do things that's fun, do things that's inviting, and heavy on communication, heavy on making sure that you hear them and making sure that they're able to hear you too. This is not something that you need to rush into here. So I feel like this is someone that you may have chemistry with here, but at the same time, you can exactly set the tone here. Set that tone and continue to be a big boy. Be the man. Be a guy. Be someone that knows exactly what they want. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be guarded a little bit, but don't rely on that energy, because you can self sabotage this dynamic. But I see maybe in the next maybe 2 to about 3, 4, 5 months or so, I can see something very serious. But it's something here that's really going to transpire, and it could be the relationship in 2 months. So this timeline is not set in stone. This is letting you know what could be possible if you're on the same current energy that you're on now. But something here is really going to develop within these next 2 months. Take her to a football game in September. Awesome. Make sure you listen to what she likes. Things that she talks about here and there, things that she mentions, make sure you highlight those things. That initiative also go into that. Make her smile. Make sure she makes you smile too at the same time. Get her flowers if she like flowers. Get her ice cream to to her favorite ice cream shop. I don't know. Just really take that time and really get to know her and make sure that she knows that you're listening to her, but make sure that, she's doing the same thing to you, because love is not a one-way street. Okay? And that's what I have for you. All right, Tasha. Why did I do that? I'm over here trying to like the damn thing like I'm seeing it, not copy and send it to you. All right, I got your question. register so we go get this food. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Oh no, we about to go get this food real quick. I was telling her. All right. There's no cap. I ain't eating nothing all day. I don't know why I didn't do that. I ate something this morning, but not an actual meal. The way I'm about to dog this steak is about to be criminal. People be looking at me like, what the hell? It's gonna be criminal. I believe this is why is my medium portal open today? Like the spirit is like on me. Like your grandma, believe your grandma, I think it's your grandma, say you need to believe that you are worthy of great things. And once you know and believe that you're worthy of great things, nothing you can do, nothing that nobody else would do, be able to stop the person that or what you're supposed to do or something about greatness that you're supposed to have. It's something here about doubting. Like, get out your head. Get your head out the motherfucking clouds. Like, get out of la la land. I feel like it's something here where you question too many things, and this is something I even know about you here. It's saying believe that you are worthy of great things, and great things will continuously happen for you. I just had to say that before I finish pulling it here. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, I ain't gonna say I'm tired of people bothering me, but I'm tired of the spirit bothering me. Maybe because I haven't done mediumship in so long, it's just like, okay, we're going to open your door now. We're going to bust down your shit now. And I be trying to tune out the word, but I be hearing them, but I really be trying to tune them out. But today they're not letting me tune. Like today, like I was at my daughter's open house, and this lady, she kept like finicking like her dress, and I was just like, your mom said that you look fine. Like, stop believing that people, you know, if you feel like you're beautiful, nobody else can tell you that you're beautiful. She looked at me like I had four heads. My daughter was like, here she. My daughter was like, here she go, here she go. My daughter had to tell her what her mother do, and she was like, oh my god, that is so scary. But it was cool because she kept finicking. So, yeah, like girl, you're beautiful. You thought you looked great today, then don't let nobody else think you not look beautiful today. So I have to tell you that you look beautiful today. I could tell that fucked her up all day. Like damn. Like today it has been loud. Like it has been so loud. Yeah, you are overthinking things. Like here they go. Once you once you open up, they ain't gonna leave. Like yeah, come on. Why don't you believe she deserves great things? You know? Well, I guess you need to hear that. That's all. That's all. She ain't saying nothing else. She said I got the rest, so she's leaving it up to me. It's okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got her because I be getting to her ass too, honey. I don't think nothing I'm gonna say is like pretty much anything new that I've been telling you, but sometimes you need to hear it 5, 6, 11 times, and that's okay. Now that voice came through clear to me. The other one. So the energy here, you ask like, am I in alignment? You know, if not, what do I need to do to be aligned with all these different things as you're going into this new season? I feel like you're moving into alignment. I feel like what's happening right now is like the prerequisite to like the overall elevation. So right now what Spirit here is saying that there is a new life that is being given to you and available to you, but you have to manage your boundaries, your nervous system, your overthinking, your spending habits, and relationships patterns that can actually trip or hold you up. You got this Nine of Wands here. You also got the Sun in reverse here. You also got the King of Pentacles. And then you also got the Two of Swords. You what's happening here is like you're in this habit of I have to stay ready because something might go wrong. Or I have to think about or I have to overthink things here because something is wrong or I'm missing something here. That overthinking, that thing of living in scaredness type of thing here. And with this Nine of Wands energy here, it's basically saying that you've made it through. Like you've been making it through, but you're still standing there questioning certain things, still having a guard up. And that's why this Sun in reverse really does matter in this whole scheme of things. You are having difficulty fully enjoying what's changing because a part of you is still waiting for the shoe to drop. You got this King of Pentacles energy, which is a real good energy of what you're asking, because this is saying you're going into a sense of financial stability in this next season. You're having better control over your environment, better maturity with money here. Also, think of higher standards and comfort without allowing chaos here, and creating something sustainable instead of temporary. So your path is leading you towards greater stability here. But with this Two of Swords here, you're going to have to start making decisions faster and more confidently. Because remember what I said, what your grandmother just came to me and told you, you don't believe that you can enjoy good things or you're deserving of great things. And with that overthinking or waiting for that shoe to drop, this Two of Swords here is saying that you don't make decisions with confidence. You don't follow your gut the first time. So stop sitting in situations waiting for them to prove themselves 10 different ways when you already know exactly what you're looking at. Your next level is going to require discernment, not indecisiveness. Now, when it comes towards your money here, especially with this King of Pentacles here, is a great thing. You also got this Magician, and then you also got the Star energy. And then you also got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're entering a period where you can create a much healthier relationship with money and your career. But Spirit wants you to stop looking at money as strictly something you need to hold on to because you're scared of losing it too at the same time. With this Four of Pentacles in reverse here, because you're entering a different season where money is going to come effortlessly, don't overspend because you finally have breathing room to spend it. Or don't become afraid of spending anything because you remember what instability feel like. So don't rely on either one. You need to have a happy medium. So this is basically saying make money work for you. You have to budget, save it, invest where you need to. Enjoy some of it, but build something with it too at the same time. And with this Magician energy here, it's saying that you're going to have more resources open up for you soon. So there's going to be more than one resource that becomes available to you. And this next season is going to invite multiple streams of income, a lump sum of income, opportunities, or a certain type of way to generate income rather than depending on one source. And that's where this energy of manifestation comes in. That's why this is sitting here as well. You got to call out exactly what you want. So don't just say I want more money. You need to start calling things out. I want to save this amount of money by this time. I want my monthly expenses to be this. I want to do this later on. I want to travel more. I want to invest into this thing here so I can have a little pretty penny appreciating over time. Don't do no vague goals with your money here, because if you do something vague with your money, you're going to get vague results. Now, as far as like that lifestyle and balance here, you got the grind. You also got this choose yourself energy. You also got the protect your peace energy. And then you also got respect your limits. Now, in this energy here, is basically saying you cannot turn this next chapter into work, fix everybody else's problem, overthink, crash out, then try to recover, and then repeat the same exact things. Your lifestyle this season has to come a lot more intentional. A lot more intentional. So especially with that Nine of Wands that we talk about, you made it through and things of that nature. You already made it through. You already been through a lot of hard lessons. You did a lot of crash, hit rock bottom, recover, repeat. You done that already. You know what that feels like. But with this Nine of Wands here, it says that your mind and body is going to eventually say, absolutely the fuck not. And follow that gut the first damn time. No more going through this merry-go-round, trying the same thing that you already tried, just with different people or a different environment. So your new lifestyle is going to need actual boundaries this time. Some things should be unavailable to only you. Certain things you have to do, like you're going to have to put certain type of boundaries at every part into your life here, because it's like I already know what all that bullshit means for me, and I have to respect what I want. I have to protect my peace, and I have to choose myself. So any type of environment, whether it's friendships, whether it's relationship, whether it's work, where it doesn't require you to overgive here, those relationships shouldn't require you to be overgive here. This next chapter is what makes me happy, what I want to add to it, what I want to do with it. And that's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, not this time. Oh no, that doesn't work for me. That's completely fine. Follow that first gut, not the second, fifth, 11th, 12th gut type of feeling. No, the first one. Now, when it comes towards love here, you got this Devil in reverse. And then we're going to go back to this Two of Swords here, because that's important. And then we're going to go back to this Four of Pentacles energy. And then what I also want to call out is this sneaky, sneaky energy. And this is telling me that you are breaking out of old attachment patterns. Now, I'm not going to say that somebody plotting against you here, but what I'm going to say is watch out for the same shit that you've already seen before. Emotional inconsistency, liars, somebody being vague about certain intentions here, somebody that could be charming but unreliable, someone that only wants to get into your pants, someone constantly testing you, somebody wanting access without really doing the work to have that access, somebody that's making you question certain things. Pay attention to the bullshit here, because again, you already hit rock bottom. You already experienced certain things here. So now your gut, you need to follow that first gut. No, absolutely the fuck not. And that's okay, because you're becoming more intentional. Your next season requires you to be more intentional here. And with this Devil in reverse here, you should have went so rock bottom with certain people, have been around the merry-go-round with people, that you should be at a space where you are less attracted to certain dynamics anymore. So once you peep old dynamics creeping up again, this Devil in reverse here saying, like, I'm not going through that again. I'm not giving nobody third, fifth, 11 chances. And that's where you grow, especially when it comes for love. You're going to feel yourself becoming more easily turned off. And that's good, because that spirit here telling you, we see exactly what's going on here. You don't need to go down this way here. We don't need this. We don't need that. That shit is dead. So with this energy, especially going back to that star energy, your love life will improve as your standards become more healthier and as you are willing to listen to your boundaries. But you're going to have to stop confusing chemistry with compatibility. So your next relationship, whether it's friendship, romantic, casually dating, should add to your peace, to the life that you're building, not becoming another project. Now, as far as health and well-being, with your health and well-being here, we got this energy of, we're going to go back to protecting your peace. We're also going to go back to respecting your limits. And then we're going to go back to this comparison. We're going to open up with this comparison. Because I feel like the way you are as far as like your health and well-being, your body image, how you look, your beauty and things of that nature, I feel like you're going through so many different changes and things of that nature to where you kind of sometimes get a little self-conscious in this next season. And the project that you're on is you. This is what your next season. The project is me. And you don't need to look at nobody else. You don't need to look at what's this here. You got to pay attention to what makes you feel good. Because comparison is the thief of fucking joy. The moment you start looking at what these other people like or what these other men are liking, how this person looking, what attention she's getting, is the moment you cheat yourself out of the joy out of your life. And with this protecting your peace, respecting your limits, is always going to put you first here. So pay attention to how you sleep, how you hydrating yourself, how much you're working out, your appointments and checkups here. Also having time for the mental decompression and actual downtime. Pay attention to that. Incorporate more time for you. So I'm not getting like a thing as far as a hazard when it comes towards health here. But your health improves when your life stops being built around bullshit or other people's you being other people you allowing other people to be project. This is how you're going to be able to take care of you when your life is built onto a different foundation. Now, going back to the most positive things in this whole spread here, you got this star energy, you also got this magician energy. So this is like the centerpiece of like everything in your next journey of life. And with these two together here, it's basically saying you're entering a season where you are choosing you. You're entering a season where your choices is going to come extremely important. So the star here is saying that your direction is right. The magician here is saying now participate in the life that you're going in. So this is saying don't sabotage something good because you're used to fighting. Don't recreate some sense of financial stress. Don't recreate relationship chaos. Don't recreate exhaustion. Don't recreate environments where you constantly have to prove yourself. So the biggest thing that you need to release here is that comparison and that energy of projects all around you. So don't measure your timeline, going back to that comparison. Don't measure your timeline against anybody else's. No. No, 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 no. This is your level up season. This is the last card in this spread. This is your level up season. More money, better love, nicer things, a better Latasha. It's you becoming the woman who knows exactly who you are and how to maintain everything that you've kind of acquired on this journey without losing yourself. So this is choose yourself, protect your peace, respect your limits, release unhealthy attachments, stop comparing timelines, be more intentional, and make better choices the first time. And that's the alignment for you. You don't need to fight nearly as hard in this season. You're entering, you don't need to fight as hard in this season that you're entering. You don't have to do the same things that you did in the last season. So this is your make it. This is me proving myself to me that I am worthy of good things here. Your challenge now is learning to believe that. That's your only challenge. The project is you this season. Did you have any follow-up question? Because I pretty much answered everything in that one question you dropped. Did you have anything else that you need to ask? One thing. All right. What is that one thing? It's the connection and chemistry between in this season a distraction to where I'm going. I feel like right now the feelings are real. Okay, my sister is here. I feel like right now the feelings are real, right? Um, Not say the feelings are real, the energy is real. The energy is enjoyable. It's like flowing. But I do believe that it's going to be going good until it ain't going good. And that could be the distraction. It's probably what I will say. Because I feel like here, especially with this King of Cups, and then with this Five of Cups energy here, I do feel like he cares, right? I do feel like he cares. I do believe that he's trying to manage the best way he knows how to. He's not trying to compartmentalize certain things. He's really trying to like make up from something here with this Five of Cups here. With this Five of Cups energy, there's a history of disappointment, regret, and it's like emotional residue. So it's almost like he's being this person here because he has some type of big shoes to really fill. And I feel like it was his reason or his role as to why certain things got complicated in the first place. And I feel like he has some things, especially in this energy, that he can fall back into that energy here. Because I feel like this is comfortable right now for him instead of him like, this is where I want to be comfortable. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's almost in the sense of a crutch here. So I feel like James himself, I don't feel like he's necessarily knowing exactly where everything is going to lead him. And that's the issue. Because I feel like he may not be honest with himself or honest with you necessarily about just his fleeing type energy. Because this moon energy here basically saying there are certain gray areas. There are certain feelings that are present, yes, but there's other things where it's not all the way grounded. So there's certain things that is kind of like in the background, and it may get to a point where he may leave you guessing. And I feel like that can become expensive energetically. So I feel like it's certain things that the path hasn't really let out just yet. And I feel like y'all have chemistry. Everything is cool right now. But I feel like James can sometimes be on an extreme high with you, and then he can get to an extreme low. I feel like he's not all the way consistent into that extreme high, and this is where I want to be type of high. And that's what's kind of giving me a little bit shaky a little bit. You got this Six of Swords reversed here. It's basically saying you're trying to move into a new season here, but this relationship and this dynamic has the ability to pull you back emotionally too. So it kind of feels like you're trying to move forward, you're trying to be open to it. He's becoming warmer. The chemistry starts hitting again. Y'all emotionally revisit some form of relationship. Now part of the energy goes back to all the way of where y'all from where y'all came from. Certain things get a little bit confusing. Certain things get a little bit rocky and things of that nature. And that's where the distraction could lie. With this Six of Cups energy, now just because there is some familiarity with you two, there's history here. I feel like there may need to be a conversation. If you ever feel like you're out of discomfort with me, or if you feel like you want to put me down, please say something so I know. And I feel like even though with him having this communication, I do believe that can eventually kind of hurt you too. Because what he's representing right now may not what he represents later on too. So it's basically here also saying here, believe in the history. So if he done it once, he done it twice, he can do it again. You got the Five of Swords, and then you also got the Seven of Swords. And this is also another red flag here. And this is where you need to be careful here. I'm not going to say he necessarily got cheating or energy and things of that nature. I feel like there's going to be moments where he may avoid, or with this Five of Swords energy, he may pull you back into old dynamics here. You know, so I feel like honestly, it's very tricky here. It's not saying that something is existing right now, but he has the capability of going backwards here. With this Two of Pentacles energy here, and I feel like this is like pretty much your answer. He can become something that you can become something that he ends up juggling. I feel like keep him in a proper place while you're building your life, and then he'll be able to show where he wants to fall. So I feel like there's certain things here that goes back to your energy here, protecting your peace, choose yourself, respect your limits, don't recreate old cycles here. So is he a distraction? He can be. He can be. And that's what I will say. Dasha, you sent too late. I closed the list. Latasha was my last reading. I'm about to go. My sister is here to go get me something to eat. Kelly, yes, my list is closed, darlings. Y'all haven't ate all day. I'm about to go get something to eat with my sister and daughter. She came a little early, so I closed it at Latasha. I'll probably be back. Just stay tuned. I'll always put like a preview of my live. I know I'm starving. My stomach been growling since Dylan. Since Dylan, she finally here, so I gotta get this food because I'm fucking starving. Because I start getting delusional. But yeah, Tasha, that's my advice to you. You're more than welcome, loves. I'll see y'all guys later. Let me go eat. And I will definitely post if I am going back live later. No, thank you, thank you, thank you.